What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to take a look at another Peely figure. This is the McFarlane Fortnite Peely Bone figure. Yep, that's right, I said bone. He's half skeleton with organs and half banana, the dirty banana. Kind of like the smaller one we had here that came with the driftboard. He's got a really nice looking weapon in here. He's got a nice gun, which we've seen before in the McFarlane line. And the backpack, which I do believe came with the original McFarlane Peely as well. As you can see, it comes in a really nice package here. You got a little art up on top representing the figure. Same thing with the sides. You get a bigger shot on that left side. You spin them around. You get a look, because I think this is kind of the last of McFarlane doing Fortnite, because I know Hasbro took over. Not sure if they're going forward, but I know they just came out with the plastic patroller, which has been everywhere, and still got to find a big mouth. But yeah, without any further delay, let's get this little boy open. All right, guys, as always, we're going to go through the accessories. I do have the accessories that came with the other one, this guy that's in the corner, and we will compare them. First thing we want to look at here is the backpack, which this backpack is amazing, especially compared to the last backpack they gave us. Look at the detail, the shading, the coloring. Like, if this is McFarlane's last one, they definitely went out with a bang. They even did more detail on the back, too. Yeah, really, really nice detail. The bananas stick out a lot better. Yeah, I mean, they could have done a little bit of that color on there that they did at the bottom, but I'm not going to complain considering how nice this looks. And it does just peg into him very easily, like so. And it just sits there. A little difficult figure to stand, to be honest with you. So as far as his weapon goes, the weapon is the opposite. The weapon is a downfall. This is the original one that came with him. This is the one that came with the Bone Peely. I mean, I love this shading. It's really nice. And I feel like a guy that's a bone figure would have more of a rough weapon, you know, a rough backpack. But, I mean, they still did a really nice job on the weapon. It's the same exact one, just a little bit, you know, there's a little bit of modifications. You see here, it's smooth plastic by the handle. This is ribbed. There's just not as much detail, and they painted the inner here, but they didn't paint it on there, which is fine. I like it. Either way, it's still a nice weapon that they have. Very nice detail as always. The stand's your typical Fortnite stand. Now, we're going to get to the meat and potatoes, because the other weapon was just an axe like this, but banana. But look at this, man. I love this thing. It's got the spikes hanging out of it. The mouth's open, or what's left of it. Look at all those spikes that are on there. I mean, the weapon itself's awesome. It's got this wrap that just looks like, it looks legit. Like this is a bone that this man's found. Maybe somebody else's leg or something. But, man, they did a great job on this. The wrap looks really good on here, too. These spikes, they're not sharp at all. None of these edges are sharp, which is very smart. Because, you know, if a kid gets a hold of the toy, you don't want a kid getting hurt. But, yeah, this weapon is really nice. And if you put it in his hand, even though this is kind of a weak hand, he does hold it up. Now, he isn't holding it perfectly because I didn't have it in there right, but once he gets a hold of it, it'll hold right, especially if you're standing and you're holding it like this or however you want to hold it. I'm very impressed with this weapon. Now, let's get onto the figure. I have a couple gripes, a couple little things here, a little paint error and that, but as far as everything goes, this figure is awesome, guys. I love you can see where the back peg is. You can see his spine all the way down to, well, his tailbone or his banana bone, to his legs here, and everything is internal organs, his stomach, I guess I would say. It's kind of weird. I wish they would have put like the banana stuff, kind of like how they did for this Peely with the peeled banana. I thought that would kind of be cool if they had like his insides there, but man, this figure is awesome. Of course, being the McFarlane one, it does lack the articulation anywhere except for down with the legs and arms. So we will start with the arms first here. This arm is very easily put on there. It comes up to there. And if you, of course, if you want to get more range, turn it around like always. A lot of people don't know that, so I like to share that. So his elbow, there's arm bends Now, it's a little tricky because this actually doesn't articulate on this end. It articulates here, like so. And his hand has the in and out instead of the up and down. But it only comes in, is all I've been able to get. I tried to push it back before, but I didn't want to break it. So, yeah. But that's nice. It's really soft, as you can see. As far as his other arm goes, which is completely different, he does come all the way up as the other one does as well, which is nice. You can get a little victory pose from him. He does have the articulation up here in the thigh as well. And his elbows, he does have double jointed, so he can come all the way up. If you want to hold his weapon like over his shoulder, he doesn't really have. The elbows, yeah, are double jointed. So yeah, it's a different kind of hinge, but it's still an up and down. It's an up and down, like this is in and out. I don't know why they did that, but you can rotate this, turn the hand, and now you got an in and out, which I think is nice, unlike what you can do with this hand. So he has no articulation in his waist, which is perfectly fine with me, because I love this figure. So as far as his legs go, this leg does come all the way up here. Let me back out a little bit, guys. He's got excellent rotation, and if you turn it, yeah, you've got quite a lot of rotation. You can kind of see what the leg sockets are now. You always feel that like click with these figures. Now you can actually see what it is. Okay, so as far as the knee on this leg, again, it only rotates at the one hinge, not two. But it's perfectly fine. You can get them in a seating pose if you really wanted to. I think that's cool. I'd really like to see them do a skeleton figure now. Hopefully Fortnite will come out with one, and McFarlane will be able to do one. So his foot, as far as his foot goes, it comes back that far, which is really nice range. And it comes forward all this way. So there's no problem there. And he's got full tilt and rotation here. He does have that toe joint, which I like a lot, because I think McFarlane does it right. Oh, we're having a little focus problems here, because we got so many banana faces in the background. Yeah, so the toe joint comes down about that far, which is fine if you want him like standing there over the ledge, kind of like Bossk was in Star Wars. So as far as the other leg goes, he's got mild rotation. You know, this does hinder him a little bit as far as that goes. As far as coming forward, that's it. Coming back, that's it. A little upsetting, but you can still get him in a seating pose. Well, maybe you can't on this side. So he does have the double joints for his knee, which is really nice. He has full rotation here of his leg, which you can go any which way you want with it. And he also has that wonderful toe joint, which this one comes up. Unlike the other one, which, well, did that come up? Oh, yeah, it did. There we go. And we're learning together. But yeah, I'm going to give you guys a really good look. I'll start with the back side here of him. Man, it really wants to just focus on the bananas in the background. Yeah, sorry, man. That's a number one thing that bothers us people that do these videos is the focus. These cameras just want to focus on whatever sometime. Yeah, I thought they could have used a little bit inside there, but overall, I really am pleased with this figure. I was surprised it popped up yesterday. I was so happy. I was like, what is this big old box? And as you can see, it's got, well, it seems like I just cleaned off whatever it was. His eyes are perfect. Again, McFarlane's just killing it with these toys. I know articulation on a lot isn't very appealing to anyone. Haha, banana joke. But I really like them a lot. And I know people customize, so I'll give you the backside. I'd wonder if somebody would buy 2 of these and try to customize a skeleton figure. That would be interesting to see. I mean, I know the ribs would be different, but who knows? There we go, out of focus again. Yeah, so that's it for Bone Peely, guys. I want to thank you very much. If you can like and subscribe, if you are not already a subscriber, I do a lot of videos like this, a lot of Fortnite figures, Star Wars, G.I. Joe, yada yada, different scales. But yeah, again, thank you guys very much. Pay attention for that contest when it pops up. I'm only going to be mentioning it at the end of my videos. Yeah, you know, little sneaky way there to make sure that everybody is paying attention. You must be a subscriber for at least 30 days because I'm not sure I'll reach 300 within 30 days, but Yeah, and I need you guys to, when I have the video up and I do the review of the item I'm going to give away, I'm going to tell you guys how to win. And basically it's going to be, I'm going to need you to comment on that video. I will give you guys a hint. I do not have either of the figures I want to review yet. I'm waiting on them, but as soon as they come, I'll make sure to put them up, and you guys are going to want them because it's a very highly sought after figure right now. But again, thank you guys very much. Hope you enjoy the pictures at the end. See you next time.